Hi, this is Jimmy. I want to talk about a workshop that I attended recently, and it is about e-commerce and e-commerce platform. And something that the trainer said during the workshop intrigues me. He says that traditional franchise business like McDonald's, Starbucks, Yakult have made Singapore to be a boring shopping place. The example that he gave is like you go to any housing estate shopping malls like Tampines Mall, you go to Sembawang Mall, you go to West Mall, you will find the same franchise business like McDonald's, Starbucks, Uniqlo and so on. So he say it's boring, and he say even the food courts are boring because in any shopping mall that you go, even Katong or in Punggol waterways, you see the same food courts like Food Republic and Kofu and Kopitiam. So to him that's boring, and I can't help but think there are two ways for me that I saw this phenomenon. One is that maybe it's a matter of perspective, because what is boring to us Singaporeans, the majority of us, may not be boring to those who have never been to a so-called developed country. Like if you have been to a developing country, so to speak, like Cambodia, you will see lots of rural areas and not much cities, not many shopping centers, and many people are living in so-called lag. They're not very well off, and at some places by the river, when you pass by the roadside, you see children begging. So have we come to a place in Singapore where we are so spoiled for choice that we think that there's nothing new and it's so boring, where in other places there are not much variety of things or shop they can choose? And what does that say about us, our mindset? So at one level it means that we have been too used to being surrounded by too much variety. I think the problem with so-called first world or developed countries is not so much lack, but abundance. That's supposed to be a good thing, but for some reason we are not happy. We are still not happy. We become easily bored. It's like we keep asking ourselves, okay, that's the latest trend, the latest fashion, the latest shops, so what's next? That brings me to a second perspective, is that why do we, as a general statement, always want to chase after something new, something exciting, something different? Nothing really wrong with that, but if we come to a place where we feel nothing really fazes us anymore, as in nothing really excites us anymore, and we keep on pursuing new interest, new excitement, and just to relieve boredom, there is a place for learning new things, going to new places, seeing new sights. But if it's just to relieve boredom, I think there's a deeper problem. There's a deeper issue, is that we try to suppress the boredom by always seeking some new adventures, and that's why some people they go for extreme sports like bungee jumping, so or they drive fast cars, racing cars, so as to pump up their adrenaline. and or they go and climb Mount Everest. I would love to do that. But I think there's a fine line between being adventurous and being addicted to um, a lot of activity. I wouldn't say addicted to adventure, because to me adventure is a positive thing, but addicted to adrenaline, addicted to something that prevent ourselves from being comfortable with who we are, just being comfortable with the silence and stillness. I think that's a melody in Singapore, and I have no easy solutions, but some of us seek quiet contemplation in our own ways, and I think that's good. Like for me, I go to nature, not really to repress my boredom, but more like to refresh my soul, to get away from the greasy, the shiny objects in the capitalistic, materialistic world, and just dwell in simplicity, and to face my boredom, to sit in silence and contemplate. So that's my message, and I'll see you again. Bye.